Welcome back to Abia Update. I am Onyinyechi Obi. If you're joining me for the first time, thank you for being here. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss the latest stories happening in Abia, God's own state. In a bold and unprecedented move, Governor Alex Otti has approved a massive upward review of allowances for NYSC corps members serving in Abia, raising the state allowance from a stagnant 4,000 naira to as much as 50,000 depending on service role. Under the new structure, all corps members serving in Abia will now receive 20,000 naira base state allowance. Those deployed to state government establishment received an additional 10,000 naira. Teaching and medical corps members will receive a discriminating allowance of 30,000. This marks the first adjustment in 27 years and aligns with the recent FG increase of the monthly NYSC allowance to 77,000. Governor Otti made it clear that corps members are vital contributors to Abia's development in law, engineering, medicine, and education. He also highlighted the government's extensive renovation of the NYSC orientation camp in Bende local government area, internal roads fixed, building upgraded, power installation completed, and logistics improved. A powerful example of Abia's commitment to merit-driven leadership is the story of Mr. Benson Ojekere and Edo-born corps members retained after service who rose to become the head of service. Governor Alex Otti has reaffirmed Abia State's readiness to partner with the China Harbour Engineering Company on major infrastructural projects. Speaking during a meeting with delegation led by Managing Director Jackson Wang, the governor expressed interest in collaboration on erosion control, dredging, road transportation, seaport development, large-scale construction activities. He revealed that feasibility studies on the Azumini Seaport are nearing conclusion, and discussions are ongoing with Akwa Ibom State for a joint rail link to expand trade and connectivity. He further urged the company to participate in the Abia State Industrial and Innovation Park at Owaza and the revival of moribund industries. History will be made on Monday, November 10, 2025, as the maiden edition of the Abia State Tertiary Institutions Game officially begins. Governor Otti will light the torch of unity and peace at his Mvosi country home in Isialangwa South local government before it begins a statewide relay to all participating institutions. The game will run from November 25th to 29th at Umuahia Township Stadium and will bring together students from across Abia in a celebration of sportsmanship, unity, talent, and excellence. On the political front, Governor Alex Otti has extended congratulations to Anambra State Governor Charles Soludo on his re-election, urging inclusive leadership in his second term. The governor also marked the birthdays of Chief Onyema Ugochukwu, who turned 81, and former Governor Senator T.A. Oji, who turned 75, honoring their decades of public service. In a significant step towards global economic integration, Abia is now moving to comply with the European Union deforestation regulation. Deputy Governor Engineer Ikechukwu Emeto has approved the formation of a state task force to ensure agricultural exports like cocoa, rubber, and palm oil meet strict sustainability standards, securing access to premium EU markets while protecting Abia's forest. In the same commitment to fairness was on a display to Owaza Clan, Okwa West, where the deputy governor also chaired a reconciliation meeting among the 4 autonomous communities over the sharing of oil funds. He reaffirmed the 2016 revenue sharing formula based on production and infrastructure, warned against divisive actors, and assured communities that the state will enforce all existing agreements with Total Energies and Shell. The Abia First Lady, Mrs. Priscilla Chidima Otti, has marked International White Cane Safety Day by reaffirming the government's commitment to inclusion for the visually impaired. Speaking through her representative, Senior Special Advisor, Mrs. Chinenye, she emphasized that the recent distribution of 100 white canes was an investment in mobility and dignity, not charity, and called for greater accessibility in schools, workplaces, and public spaces. The National Association of the Blind have also expressed their appreciation for the administration's consistent engagement. The Abia State House of Assembly has given traders obstructing Port Harcourt Road in Abia a 14-day ultimatum to clear their ways or face enforcement by the task force. The Speaker, Right Honorable Emmanuel Emerowa, emphasized that businesses must not inconvenience public safety. He also announced the passage of the Abia State Startup Bill 2025, describing it as a major breakthrough for innovation, digital technology, and youth entrepreneurship. One of the most emotional developments of the week came from Nsulu people in Isialangwa local government area of the state, where a delegation of community leaders visited Government House Umuahia to express gratitude for the governor's transformative intervention. They were highlighting the Smart Schools project at Nsulu Primary School, the reconstruction of the Ntingambansi Umuala Road, the proposed Nsulu Airport, and the restoration of electricity to communities like Nsulu, Umode, and Umosu through the new transformer installation. The Chief of Staff, Pastor Kalaba Jaba, told them that this administration does not discriminate and is committed to inclusive development across all the 17 local governments of the state. Meanwhile, the Chief of Staff has also spoken to the Hotel Proprietors Association, who came on a visit to discuss modernizing hospitality in the state. He encouraged operators to adopt digital tools and transparent practices while assuring them of the state support through improved sanitation, security, and streamlined tax guidelines. In a crackdown on fraud, the Abia State Harmonized Task Force, acting on the directives from the Office of the Special Advisor to the Governor on Internally Generated Revenue, have arrested fake revenue agents in Osisioma who had been extorting residents using counterfeit demand notices. A total of 766,000 naira was recovered, and the suspects are already in custody as investigations are ongoing. And in Umuahia, flood control work is bringing relief to residents of the World Bank housing estate, where engineers are rebuilding a collapsed drainage canal that once turned streets into rivers during every downpour. This is part of a broader state effort to end perennial flooding in vulnerable communities. Also underway is the public validation of the Abia 25-year development plan, now being refined through citizen consultations in Umuahia, built on 6 strategic pillars of people and resources, economic growth, social infrastructure, inclusion, governance reform, and cross-sector collaboration. The plan aims to guide sustainable development across generations. And in a moment that resonated deeply across Abia, the long-abandoned Enyimba Hotel now has a design. After 42 years of neglect since its foundation was laid in 1983, the governor's administration has unveiled plans for a world-class riverside hotel with an international convention center, a project expected to restore Abia's commercial pride and create thousands of jobs for many residents. This is more than just a construction, it is a return of a dream. And that's it on today's Abia update. I am Onyinyechi Obi, thanking you for staying informed. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to my channel for more verified stories of progress, accountability, and transformation happening in Abia, God's own state. Until next time, please keep believing in the new Abia.